Hey everyone, Kai here, back to react to the first episode of Fantasy Bishoujo Juniku Ojisan to. So this show, a couple people mentioned it to me as something that might be worth checking out, so I'm here to do so. Now I don't really know too much about the show, but I kind of got that maybe it's an isekai show about a guy that gets reincarnated as a girl. I kind of got that impression, which sounds like it could be pretty hilarious in and of itself. And it's also kind of funny because I actually recently finished reading a visual novel called Sorceress Alive, who actually did have a male side character be reincarnated as a female. So definitely was a concept that was already kind of on my mind as an interesting idea. So getting to see an anime that kind of focuses on that is pretty cool. So I'm definitely more than willing to jump into this and see what it's all about. So before I do so, though, I do want to quick just let you know how I do things. I don't show the anime episode here, but for copyright reasons. But I do show you subtitles and a timer down there, so you can get your own copy and get it all synced up and have a good time. So if you're okay with all that and want to stick with me to watch this, then you're more than welcome to do so. So let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got. Are we already at the fantasy setting? Looks like it. Oh god, hands touched. So is that our protagonist? I guess he got reincarnated with like a friend who didn't become a female. That could be awkward. I like how we're getting that out of the way first thing. I mean, we'll see how things go. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what we have here. And opening, I guess. Let's go. So you got Oh, I was gonna like attack. I don't know. So yeah, I can already grasp where a lot of the comedy of the show is gonna come from. Life with an ordinary guy who God, that was a long title. So yeah, I didn't really get the friend aspect from the title, but that's definitely an interesting aspect to it. Yeah, you can definitely tell that's somebody who used to be a guy. All the general mannerisms and positioning of the legs and all that. Wow. Well, she was gorgeous, and we got Kirito over here. Uh, okay, princess. Oh, she's really cute. Man, I can already just tell you from the opening this is gonna be a fun show. Somebody knows salary, man. So get the impression they've been friends for a while. Okay, in a restaurant bathroom. Okay. I mean, whatever your kink is, man, I don't judge. Yeah, childhood friends. I definitely picked up on that. Right. He's that type. Yeah, that's why they're attracted to him because they know he won't be easy. Well, he is his mother. Damn. I can respect that. Gotta cut that thing. His hand of cards. I mean, you can tell he hides his eyes with his hair that he probably lacks confidence. That's usually what that means in anime. Life is really not fair, is it? Was there just like one of them that was colored in there? How's that been going? I mean, he might just straight up not be interested in women at all, you know? Which, you know. Wow. Be careful what you wish for, man. Yeah, that could never happen. Wow, he's like really specific on it too. It's a good question. One with a penis, perhaps? Baka. You're really not the best place for a nap, and is that our Isekai over there? Well, Isekai goddess, you know. Oh, is that what? Okay. I mean, he seems to be snoring. Wow. This really escalated. So I guess you just like heard that wish, I guess, is how that worked. Well, at least that's probably softer than the like concrete or whatever he was laying on before. So we just got reincarnated or isekai'd. Rimuru. I guess is the transformation process. Yep. Well, she at least has clothes. I mean, she needs new clothes, but still. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot to process. I think that is Tachibana. I don't think he can be blamed for this. Of course, this dude has a mirror on him at all times. It's pretty much what you wish for, so, you know, nothing to really complain about from your end. I'm sure you'll get used to it. Because the god has willed it, I think. Because he probably just became less attractive to him. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be happy, right? You got what you wanted. But why, though? Just, you know, now she gives us the stereotypical isekai hero spiel. Yeah. I think she seems trustworthy. So he is missing some memories. Well, yeah, who else would have done it? You just gotta find a new water source. Can't turn him back, then we'd lose the premise of the show. Oh, yeah, maybe you shouldn't give orders to this goddess. That was probably the best part. You say so, ma'am. We're not getting some honesty, at least. And me, Shiro. Well, we don't have much choice in the matter. I don't think. Good luck on that. Yeah. Really gotta get you a skirt. So maybe it's an oasis after all. Maybe. Okay, it's starting to go both ways. Could be part of the curse that was mentioned. Piercing eyes. It's called cute. That's the reason. The curse. It's all the curse's fault. Just run the same page. I do love the fangs. I don't know if I commented on it yet, but the fangs, I think, add a lot to it. They couldn't be more in sync if they tried. And this is pretty much, yeah, where our story begins. It's off to a great start. This adventure. Carry me! I'm small, you should be able to do it. Probably more popular now that she's a cute girl. Definitely need to get new clothes. That should be one of our biggest priorities. Clothes that actually fit, you know? This is indeed an Isekai. I wonder how long till we meet somebody here. We should find like a local village or something, right? I mean, Isekai water is probably safe to drink. Yeah, could you imagine if she was all alone? Well, I knew he was going to say that. She's also bringing up the village. But there is a water source, so, you know. No, he's definitely feeling a lot of things over there, too. That's a real scary thought, isn't it? I mean, we could just pretend it's a curse and, you know, live in that denial. How are we how are we gonna determine that? You did say that, I did remember that. Would you like to clarify that? And you're just waiting for the right girl, me. Yeah, he wouldn't do that. Damn. Could have just been our imagination, you know. I mean, would he really say that? Really, I'm getting some Gabriel vibes, like from Gabriel Dropout, when I look at her. And that's the show in a nutshell, I guess. Yes. It's gonna take more than you becoming a cute girl to ruin our friendship. How do you plan to do that? Just... Oh, God. Again, it worked better if you weren't wearing guys' clothes, but that was pretty powerful. It's gotta be done, though. It should. We'll see if it does. Don't underestimate your opponent. Ohime Samadako. I mean, that's... I was kind of thinking about that. Very calculated. Never quite seen a more battle of wits quite like this. I mean, kind of in Kaguya-sama, I guess, but it's a little bit different. I mean, I don't think there's much of a chest there, but... Oh, that looks friendly. Which means it's probably not. Hey, we got our Princess Carrie out of necessity. It really is. I mean, well... Was not ready for that. And the show made sure I was staring at the face, too, when it did it. Yeah, we keep seeing them in the background. It's obviously pretty important because in the opening, too. You just had some Doki Doki there. Oh god, I hate looking at that thing. Yeah, there's no way you weigh very much. Yeah, I mean, it's more of a mental strain than a physical one. Yeah, it's kind of hard to ignore that. Okay. Well, maybe it won't follow us down there. Please don't follow us. You okay, Jinguji? This seems gonna be hard to remember. Are you gonna fight this monster? Is that where this is going? I mean, you might have some Isekai powers. I guess we'll see. One way to find out. Yes, I got someone to protect, so. Well, you just gotta be careful. Oh my god. I guess he does have some isekai power? Damn. One punch. Or he just works out a lot. Which I guess would be kind of one punch-ish. One Punch Man, I mean. Yeah, what can we attribute this to? That's a question. You know, as somebody who's 31, some of these lines hurt. Yeah, it's probably some isekai powers going on here. Experience points 360. No scope. Yeah, we're definitely going for a video game type world here. Like 90% of isekai shows. Troublemaker. I think you did say that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said that. You were very specific about your request. Apparently this goddess does. Yuki kinda did. Yeah, you were definitely a little bit rude. Although she also did isekai you without your permission, so you gotta erase some memories, I think. And I guess curse you, although it's a little bit vague. Can you shoot laser beams? Close commentating, blessing the goddess of love, paradise. So he summoned, something? Is that a refrigerator? What? What the heck? The episode's over? That was not 20 minutes. That was not 20 minutes. Well, it's a good thing there's an episode 2 out, because I can just watch that in a couple minutes. That was so not 20 minutes. I don't care. Reality is lying to me. Cheerleader uniforms. I wonder what that's about. Because I don't recognize any of these girls, but I look forward to meeting them. Fantasy To is the name of the song. I just want to know that there's a door. I want to know why we have cheerleaders, though. I want that question answered. And they are really cute, too. And I swear that's deliberately a Kirito reference. The more I look at him, like, that's clearly a Kirito reference. Is this like a preview? I mean, it's debatable how old gotta be to qualify as an Ojisan. But 32 probably does, sadly. Okay, that was the first episode of what is the show again? Fantasy Bishoujo Juniku Ojisan. So yeah, that's what that was. So yeah, I'm yeah. This is I lie. Man, I don't know what to say about this. Okay, good first episode. I liked it. I definitely liked it. Like, the very first thing we saw was actually, like, post-Isekai, right? Or post-Isekaiing, you know? After they get Isekai'd. And, we also had the opening, right? Which I feel like we saw more characters... more of characters in the ED than the opening, but... Anyway, then we had to see the before the Isekai, right? Where, we had to see our two childhood friends, and, at this point, we already knew that they're both going to be isekai because of what we saw at the very beginning, so we knew one would be isekai as a cute blonde girl, and one would be isekai just as himself, right? How disappointing would it be to go to a fantasy setting and still just be your normal self? No special character design. But anyway, they start out at a mixer, right? And it gives us a chance to learn a little bit about each of our characters. The one guy, the friend, gonna bite my tongue. Jin Guji, right? He's the the handsome type. He likes to adjust his tie, adjust his glasses. He's that type of character, right? It looks like he was born to become a salaryman. He's definitely that type. Always pretty popular with the ladies, but also didn't have much interest in the ladies. Possibly gay, All we know for sure is that he enjoys spending time with his bud, Tachibana. I believe his name. At this point, his name is, right? Doesn't really want him to be taken away by some girl. That's, so yeah. That's kind of his perspective. And our protagonist kind of hides his face behind bangs, which, like I said, usually usually means the character's kind of a shy type, right? There was a character in a visual novel, Kataba Shoujo, that was like that. I think, Nadeko from Bakemonogatari is like that, It's just a classic thing, use your bangs to kind of hide your eyes so nobody can see you. It's, you're basically invisible when you do that, I think is how it works. So, but yeah, you definitely get across their bond, that they've known each other for a long time. Like, you can definitely feel the childhood friendness between them. One thing I was not really expecting was the spiel about how much he wants to become that, that very specific type of blonde girl, right? Like, he just got really specific on what he wanted. So, short, lolly type with soft blonde hair. Man, at least if you're gonna make a request like that and it ends up being granted, I guess it's good that you are as specific as you can be, so to minimize the regret of having it come to life, right? So really, he doesn't have too much reason to complain. But yeah, basically we had this this isekai goddess pop up out of nowhere on an LED screen, right? I love how much I triggered her. But yeah, they just kind of brought them over here for some reason. Like, she gave some classic, isekai cliche spiel about, Demon King, save the world, heroes, that whole thing, right? I don't know how much truth there is to that, or if there's more to this, or what things. I don't know what the deal is, especially because she did say she erased some memories. So, what happened between then and here, we don't really have the full story. Maybe we'll clarify that later on. But yeah, the both of them got isekai. At least, even after being transformed, she still gets to keep her clothes. Although, like I said, clothes don't fit, clothes don't suit her at all, so she really needs to get new ones. I don't know where. We gotta find some kind of local village or something to make that happen. But, or, you could go, full of Castaway, try to make, a full-on outfit out of leaves and stuff, just sew it together, right? Hopefully you can kind of visually imagine what I'm referring to there. But, yeah, that could work, too. But yeah, just right out the gate, our friend here, Jigagi, he was not a big fan of any of this. He liked his friend the way he was, and now he's a girl all of a sudden, and girls who he's been mostly avoiding, so kind of puts a bit of a wrench in his whole lifestyle. His oasis has been completely corrupted, and now he has to fight against the urge to be taken in by her cuteness, trying his best to preserve the friendship, get his friend back the way he was before, and that struggle is kind of like the show, right? We got that battle between him and Tachibana, right? So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. But we definitely have some interesting back and forth between these two. But yeah, also a curse was mentioned. I don't know exactly what the curse is all about, but I guess we'll learn more about that later on. But also we had an attack from a monster. It looks so cute. I thought we were just gonna pet it. It would be like, our pet, right? Maybe we could have a mount to ride to nearest village. I was kind of thinking maybe we would do that. But then it started chasing us, and then it opened its face, and I did not need that in my life. Because I was just staring at it and thinking, it's got such a cute face. Why does it have to be so mean? Can't we just befriend it, maybe just give it some treats, and it'll be like, it'll realize we're not so bad and we become friends. Like, I was sitting here thinking about that stuff in my head while staring at its cute face, and then it just opened up, and my heart kind of sank. I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it was something. Also, I think Jumanji has like some special powers, right? He like one-punched the monster. I think he like took a beam without getting injured. And also, I think he summoned a refrigerator. I'm not quite sure if that's about either. I do want to take a close look at the stats and stuff, because we got to see some of those. Whenever you see like those pop-up screens, you know, if it wasn't clear before it's a video game style isekai, usually that makes it clear that it's a video game style isekai. So we got 360 XP for killing the weird rabbit thingy. And yeah, then we have the pop-ups for like both the characters. Yeah, Jinguji, office worker, probably translated from salaryman. Gender male level 70, which is actually a pretty high level. And then we look at Tachibana's, who's a hero. That's, I guess, is a better class than being a salaryman. Gender female level 1, although level is a little bit less lucky. But hey, you know, growth potential, just gotta grind. I mean, if you got a friend that's level 70, he should be able to grind you pretty easily. I probably should have phrased that better. But if you played MMOs, you know what I mean. But, so yeah, let's look at the skills. Yeah, this is Tachibana's. Intelligence is 30, luck is 80. Interesting stat distribution. Skills we got. Let's see. Yeah. Troublemaker, yeah, it says right there in katakana. I know Megami no... I know Noroi, yeah, that's a curse down there. But yeah, nothing that seems all that helpful, honestly. But, you know, maybe she could learn some new techniques when she levels up. Hopefully that's how it works. Something a bit more useful for combat, you know? What's funny is that she then said she never wanted to be a woman, which we know is a lie, because we saw him on the ground begging to be a cute, short, lolly blonde girl. But apparently he kind of was blanking on that. But trust me, I noticed it because it was hilarious. I wouldn't have missed that. But that was when I started to realize that maybe there's some gratefulness we should have, because yeah, Tachibana technically did get her wish, even though we also got isekai and, you know, all this other stuff, but still, a wish was granted, so, you know, you should be able to at least compartmentalize that aspect and be grateful for it. So yeah, did we look at any more stats? Let's see, yeah, I think we look at his skills here. Yeah, we got Ideal Physique, Close Combat Technique level 3, Blessings of the Goddess of Love, Gate of Paradise. Yeah, what's a Gate of Paradise? That's what I'm curious about. Is that what we summon? I guess it would be. But also has a Curse of the Goddess of Love, which is also what Tachibana had. Yeah, definitely want to know what exactly the deal with that is. He snaps his fingers. At first I like summoned like an animal, like a pet or something. But, you know, it did say gate or whatever, so, you know, or door, right? So, yeah, we got it. And it says 203. Now that I take a closer look at it, it's more like it's a door of an apartment, like an apartment complex door, you know? Because it says 203, like it's you know, like there's a 204, 205. It's got a kanji on it, which I assume is a person's name. I don't know how to read it, though. It looked like a refrigerator at first, I'll be honest, but like it's got to be someone's apartment door, so I guess we'll open it up and it will be like maybe a friend from their world that gets isekai through that door upon summoning, you know, possibly as a girl. Maybe that's how it works, because we do see other cute girls in the opening, like the cheerleaders and stuff, and they possibly could come out of the door. That's kind of what I'm thinking, that they will come out of the door. I think I may have liked the ED more than the OP, honestly. Because you had to say the red Twin Tails girl, who's really cute. We had this other girl that's also a cheerleader. I think that may have been the princess we saw in the opening. I'm not sure. But they're, yeah, just like so many cute girls. And some Kirito dude who I still want to know the story on that. But yeah, like we got to get them in the story somehow. I initially assumed they were just like somebody maybe we're going to meet in a village or something, but you know, they seem fairly close to each other in the ED, but I don't know, so like they could be already friends. I don't know. I want to assume they're just a couple of guys from our world that also get isekai and also got transformed into girls, because that would be pretty funny in its own way. Especially if they were like, if it's a case where they're like, you know, BFFs, you know, and then they get to be like girl BFFs and get to be more, you know, girly and cutesy about it, right? Like, I don't know. I know I'm kind of like getting really into speculation territory here, but I don't know. I'm just trying to get across the ideas that I had as I was watching it, which is kind of what I always try to do. But yeah, I do like our main duo here. They are pretty amusing. Like, you know, because I remember I've thought about it before. Like, what if my best friend suddenly becomes a girl? Like, how would that change our relationship? How would my life change after that? It's definitely something I thought about, especially a lot in high school, you know. So getting to actually see a little bit of that concept getting played out here, it's interesting to watch, definitely. And I wonder if we'll see more of the goddess going forward. I imagine we'll see her again eventually. But yeah, definitely a good first episode. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and watch the second one after I finish this up. So I'm gonna end it off here. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you click the like button and watch the other ones I do. So yeah, until then, bye bye.